lot of upgrading and everything else. Take this over there. There's no difference on the opposite. You know people. Consider who's recommending it. You better do this. Yeah. I know.
Feels like when you're doing that, you're pulling from under the scapula is what it looks like. Just opening up the scapula. Okay. So then you don't have that divot in your lat. It's fuller there because that's hard to train right below the scapula. Nice.
And I find this different than pull downs. Like you can go down and do kind of neck, chest pull downs. You like this. I like the lean because there's more rear delt in mid back as well.
Right. And I know I do pull downs wrong because most of the time I do pull downs, my biceps get tired.
It's a secondary, but yeah, it shouldn't be more tired than the back.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, sheesh. When the guy's hogging up all the weights and machines. That's how you do it. So one thing on the stretch, because you're so tall, this helps. And then at the same time, you kick back your body.
Oh, you're grabbing higher up here too. Does that give you more stretch?
I'm just going more upper lat and rear delt.
Okay.
But I'm kicking my body back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See? And that way it's not touching. You're gonna have to do this because you're so tall.
Okay.
And so, and lean into it, but kick the hip away.
Okay.
And then when you get in, contracting those two together, the elbow and that lower back. Okay. Push away. Contract.
That looks good when you do it. It feels real awkward. I'm sure it looks worse too, but
I think it's just great. Most people with locked shoulders, they'll just stay with the same thing and it'll be the whole drop shoulder. Because it's locked, this is gonna happen.
yeah. Well, the same thing's obviously not working, so that's why I'm here, is to not do the same thing. What's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over.
And expect a different result. Nice, Doc. It's amazing you can train and focus like that. Like how smooth his mind's in what he's doing.
Because it's about to feel why he's doing it.
Yeah, there's no jerky.
It's also Doc. Doc's the guy in the room. Watches everything, listens to everything, says nothing.
Wise man.
So on this, you just push it away, right? And contract on both sides.
Mechanically, when it's done right, it's very smooth, and you can see what it's supposed to be doing.
And lift the weight. It's not about that.
No, I don't.
It's here.
Yeah.
The connection. Like I said, the muscle marks. You want to feel with each rep, that tension, that connection.
Right.
Visualize while you rep. That's where his mind is at. He's visually seeing it. He's feeling as visualize he's seeing it.
Right.
It's fine tuning. It's like chiseling the physique right here. The details of the muscles.
I'm gonna end up getting all hot and horny and make them build shit to fit me.
What's different between this and then what you guys just did over there?
One over there is more of a low pull. This one we're gonna go a high pull. And so, and again for him, it's still just connecting those different parts of the back. So he's gonna feel on this a high pull, it's more mid. But I'm also trying to teach him to contract those two spots. So for me, they can move through both correctly for you guys at home. Over there is going to be that lower lat, right? You pull it underneath, drop. On here, it's going to be a lot of upper rear delt trap, mid back, but with the final details on that contraction. So it's, to me, I picture Lee Haney doing a back double bicep, where he pulls it here, and that whole back is just fired and pulls it out. So just hand position and the contraction of where you're moving it. And for him, just trying to get really on back day, it's about his shoulders rotating. It really is.
That bottom part bunch up.
And again, you guys at home that are banged up or owie, don't stop. Stopping wrecks you. If you think stopping's gonna help you, it's not. You've got to keep moving through this stuff.
Motion's lotion.
Motion is lotion.
Motion's lotion. That was different. I'm starting to put this together.
You starting to put it?
I think so. But this side over here is not as, because of the injuries and stuff, from years of picking up 280-pound guys that can't jump.
Oh.
This shoulder's in a little bit bad way. That's why I went to a KO punch to get out of the choke slam, because it hurt my arm so freaking much I got sick of doing it. But now we get this thing back.
Oh, we're back to it.
People are going back to the penthouse.
Oh!
From the penthouse straight to the outhouse. Oh!
It's just connection. Most of the stuff we're doing with him that you'll see the next 2 weeks is just connecting to those muscles, regardless of bone-on-bone shoulders or bad wrist, elbows, knees, back. It's still trying to get the connection, and then force blood into those locations. Because for you guys at home going, oh, you're bodybuilding, you're lifting weights to get. No, we're just trying to get blood into those areas that are locked up.
Here's the thing, I'm gonna comment on that.
Go.
They wanna rip on you for bodybuilding. But what is the science of bodybuilding?
Say it again.
What is the science of bodybuilding? You're accentuating every muscle trainable in the body to fill it with blood, to make it stronger, to make the connective tissues around it stronger. So if you were injured, it would make more sense to follow a bodybuilding type form, not big weights and, you know, all that stuff, lighter weight, but the form and the concentration, the isolation of the muscle. It seems like it's a smarter repair system.
If it was the 1980s and you said that, what's going to happen if you say that now?
It's not optimal.
I'm not joking. I'm being serious. If you say that, if in the 1980s, if you say that, those guys would go, so I can keep moving, so I can keep working, so I can keep going. If you say it now, all the kids are gonna go, yeah, bodybuild, muscles.
Well, I think that's that's a standard misconception, because people, and I'm guilty of it too, you look at the end product without looking at the beginning. You can't look at a house and say, oh, that's a nice house, I'm gonna go build a house. You don't know how to lay a foundation, you don't know how to frame, you don't know how to do plumbing, you don't know how to do wiring, you don't know how to build structure support so your house doesn't cave in on you. To me, it's the same kind of philosophy, because yeah, I've worked out and I've been in shape and I've done all that and worked with some incredible people that did great things for me. But again, this is all brand new to me, because this is a different science. I never trained as a bodybuilder. I trained as an athlete, I trained for different types of explosive things. This is completely different, you know, and it seems at this age, with the amount of injuries that I have, super safe and gives me the ability to be in the gym for the rest of my life. If that makes sense, and live healthier.
You killed that.
Not too bad. I'm good for a soundbite or two.
Wow.
But that's what I've learned, because the same thing when I was younger, I thought the same thing with bodybuilder, like, I don't give a crap about that. Like, who gives a shit? But at the same time, now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, again, I had the wrong misconceptions. You know, I saw the end product, not all the steps to get to it. Because what are the thing that most people say, oh, I don't want to be that big. You don't have to be that big. You know, they're doing it for something different. But the same principles are good for healthy training along the way.
No, and that's what I think. It's just because of social media. You say that to a 1980s guy, and they understand the basic fundamentals. You say it to a kid today, and they're
social
like,
media.
I know.
All you did was empower most idiots to have a voice, and most people are doing it just because they like to be contrary, like to be different. Oh, I'm going to say something different, and then people think I'm smarter. You know, like, it's fine. Everybody's got an opinion. Doesn't mean everybody needs to hear it. You know? I mean, my thing is this. I don't comment on people's stuff that I see as doing, because I'm like, I look at it and go, okay, that's not for me. And I roll on. It may work for them. And they may enjoy it. Whatever they're doing, fine, go do your thing. 3 feet around me. That's all I can control. You know?
I think it's 5 feet around you.
Well, maybe.
You fall, man.
Well, after the, you know, after we woke these lats up.
Woohoo! Yeah, he's fired up.
We'll actually feel taller.
Do you guys see me? Do you guys see me?
That's why I walked around.
Anybody seen Mike O'Hearn? Little guy, you know?
We got 3 guys behind you hiding.